Hi, today I'm going to show you how I use Google Docs and email to send students feedback in a way that is efficient for me and also meaningful for my students. So the first thing that I do when I know that I'm going to be grading something is I create a Google Doc. And at the top, I include a blanket statement that I would include in all of my emails to students. And so this is an example of a blanket statement. I like to always include a link to a rubric as well as a table for the different standards that I will be assessing. And then I'll go to my inbox. I have my students email me any work that they want me to grade. Rather than just turn it in Classroom, I like to have them email. I think that's good practice. But I have a practice email for that today. And so we're going to use this to grade. And so I like to have my windows side by side when I'm doing this. It's a little bit easier. So I'm going to right click on this blue bar at the bottom and click Show Windows Side by Side. So now what I can do is, here's my student email with a link to a document. So I'm going to click Reply. And I can now copy and paste that blanket statement into my email. I would include their name, and then I'm going to expand these boxes because this is where I'm going to leave my comments. And so I'm going to click on the link. It's going to open up their article analysis. And just so you're aware, when I do first start off, I don't have all of these comments here yet. These are comments that I type up as I start to grade. I'll notice common strengths and common weaknesses. And so what I can do is start to make a running list of those similarities. And as I'm grading, it's very easy for me to then copy and paste these comments into my email. So let's say that I was going to first start by grading Jen's work for text features. I'm going to read through her document. I'm going to see if I need to maybe make a new comment based on what she wrote, or if maybe one of the comments that I have here will work fine. And so let's just say that Jen's article analysis, she did very well, and so I can just simply copy and paste this statement here for an 8 out of 8. All right, now I'm going to grade the next part of her article analysis for figurative language. And let's say that I'm reading through it and I realize that she forgot an explanation, which was a common issue that I saw. And so I'm just going to simply copy and paste that statement into here. Now, I might add something personal. I might include a specific example to help the student out. I wouldn't recommend only doing these blanket statements and not editing them ever. You are going to find times where you have to be a little bit more specific for that student, but it's still a time saver. And then let's say for writing rules, overall, she did very well. So I can simply copy and paste that. Now what I have is instant documentation that I can easily access if the student loses this email or deletes it. I don't have to try and remember why I said what I said. It's already here for me. And then the student has convenient access to why she got those scores too. So I click Send, and my email is sent. So I'm going to go ahead and send that just for practice. Now, what I do from here is I just delete the email. I go back to my inbox, which I'm doing by pressing the button Alt and Tab. And then I can go back to my inbox and I can continue to go through those student emails. And so that's how I use Google Docs and email to communicate feedback back to my students. If you have any questions about this process or even suggestions, I am all ears. Please feel free to email me. Thanks for watching.